Welcome back to Mind Trick Media. Today we have special day. I'm super excited.
Yeah, so we usually film on Wednesdays, and this came out on Wednesday, and we were already done filming. So this is emergency Thursday filming. Star Wars announcement on May the 4th.
Well,
we'll be for May the 4th.
Well, announcement wasn't on May the 4th.
Tales of the Underworld.
We just give over what I said. Tales of the Underworld.
We've been talking a lot of videos recently about Tales of the Sith is coming and this and that, and here we are. We don't have that.
Well, just that we were hoping it was coming.
I think
I'm not mad at it, though.
Yeah, I'm not mad either.
Especially because they announced who the show's about. No more of this bullshit Empire stuff about two characters we don't care about. It is Asajj Ventress and motherfucking Cad Bane.
Cad Bane.
And dude, it looks to be an origin story, which is he's 1,000. So
I don't know anything. I just knew the two people, but I haven't seen the trailer. Haven't seen any clips.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're
well, that's what we're here for.
Oh, what do we have? We have the trailer.
But I know nothing going into this other than the fact that it is Ventress and it is Cad Bane.
From the picture I saw that Star Wars posted, Cad Bane, it looked like a child. Like, I think this is going to be how he becomes a bounty hunter. And then on the flip side, Asajj's is weird because I saw her haircut, and it's her haircut from like after Order 66. I don't know when, kinda, but it looked more like what I think her haircut would look like in the book we read.
Do you think it could be the book we read, or parts from it? Does that mean we get Quinlan Vos?
The timeline's messed up.
I don't know if you guys have watched our video where we went over the book. What was it? Dark Disciple? Dark Disciple, featuring Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Vos. Beautiful story. Thought it was a great book. One of the best books we've read, in my opinion. Go check out that video so you guys know what's going on there. But I wouldn't be surprised because that was a Clone Wars arc that was scrapped. So I know
we'll know immediately.
I know after the Bad Batch happened, we kind of questioned whether if that was like because the
timelines are fucked.
The book is supposed to be a canon book, and the timeline's a little screwed up.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what's going on.
Maybe this is a fixie-uppy.
Maybe.
But as much as I like Ventress and I'm excited, I saw Cad Bane and was like, I don't give a fuck about that side. In a good way.
I'm excited for both. I really am.
Because
I'm sure you are too.
I was excited for Tales of the Empire for half of it.
Yeah.
Tales of the Jedi, I was excited for both sides.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the same ordeal. I was more excited for Dooku than I was Ahsoka.
Yeah, because, we get a lot. Well, we do get a lot of Dooku as well, but we get a lot more Ahsoka.
We don't get a lot of Dooku. We get a lot of Tyrannus.
Especially the time frame where we got Dooku was the more important stuff. We kind of get to see a lot of...
Excuse me.
We get to see a lot of Ahsoka's training and stuff throughout the Clone Wars. So it's like, okay, it was cool. We also get to see the scene where Anakin unintentionally saved her from Order 66.
The thing he was, doing.
Yeah. Well, we're just rambling. I'm ready to get into this.
I mean, but they love our rambling.
Clearly not.
But so we're probably gonna watch it twice. I mean, you guys know how it goes. Maybe a third time. Our producer's not happy about that. No. But yeah. So here we go. This is Star Wars YouTube channel, Tales of the Underworld.
Just do as I say. Never can be too cautious with strangers out here. Then again, you're no stranger. Lady Ventress.
We got a problem here.
Just saw him right in.
What's the situation?
Oh my God.
He was your best friend.
Things have changed. You took everything from me. Who are you?
I was Count Dooku's lead assassin. I don't want that life anymore.
Bane? No one needs to die.
Get them.
Definitely an Inquisitor.
You're gonna pay for what you did. This revenge, I hope it was worth it. It will be.
Right off the bat, what I love comparatively speaking with this trailer compared to how I feel Tales of the Empire went, there was a lot less of the actual like show in this trailer. This is like a trailer.
That transition was stupid. I am 1,000 times even more excited.
I think that this is like a real trailer. I feel like with Tales of the Empire, it was literally just here's
the good shit.
Yeah.
They showed us all the good shit.
Yeah. We didn't get like I mean, obviously I could be wrong, but like just watching this, it made it feel more like a trailer. We didn't get as much information.
I also feel like they were jumping back and forth. I think that one scene happens before the other. Like the standoff scene was the last scene, but it happened in the middle. This looks fucking fantastic. That Inquisitor looks stupid. When they clash lightsabers, the fucking coloring and the effects looked fucking great. Dude.
Animation looks sick too.
That's what I meant.
Dude.
We're going to watch it again because I'm just fucking amazed.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked. All
right. What was the one lightsaber? Is it another fucking youngling that survived Order 66?
I don't know what I think.
Who could it be that we know? It's not Cal. It didn't look like Cal, at least.
Well, it made it seem like that she was talking to somebody from the Empire in the one scene.
I think she was. I think she was talking to like a Grand Moff or whatever. Not Moff, but like a what are those called? Like what's Tarkin? Admiral. No, I don't know. I'm having a very bad brain fart right now, and I'm losing my shit.
All right, let's just watch it again.
He's a Grand Moff. I don't know if that's his name.
We'll get back to it in a minute. Let's watch it again.
Just do as I say. Never can be too cautious with strangers out here. Then again, you're no stranger. Lady Ventress.
We got a problem here.
Just saw him right in.
The music's on point too.
What's the situation?
He didn't have his tubes yet.
He was your best friend.
Things have changed. You took everything from me. Who are you?
I was Count Dooku's lead assassin. I don't want that life anymore.
Bane?
Kanan?
No one needs to die.
Get them.
That was sick.
Pay for what you did. This revenge, I hope it was worth it. It will be.
What a fucking menace.
I mean, I don't think it's a stretch for it to be Jod from Skeleton Crew.
I don't think he ever had a lightsaber.
We don't know anything. I'd kill two birds.
I also
with
don't
one
think it
stone.
looked like him. Like that kid looks like he was like in our world, like mixed or something.
I don't know. There isn't anybody that I can think of without it just being somebody new.
I think it probably is, unless there's like some weird person that they make it that would just, I don't know. But Ventress's lightsabers looked cool. They were still curved hilt though.
Yeah. I thought the Inquisitor when it first walked in was gonna be Quinlan Voss. I was just hoping for it, but it wasn't. And I don't know. This doesn't seem like the same time period either. This seems more Empire. So obviously,
What do you mean same time period?
as the book?
Oh
So it wouldn't work out to be.
no,
that.
I think they fully disregarded the book.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's not canon anymore. It doesn't make sense, especially now. It really doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know who this other fucking the green dude that looks like Cad Bane is, but there's some beef.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it came from, but it looked like something happened when he was a kid and he like remembered it. But
Mm-hmm.
we have the same species as Bosk, but that guy was fatter, so it wasn't Bosk. Yeah, dude. Like I feel like this is so like we're gonna see the Bad Batch, but like that doesn't make any sense. Do you think we see Boba as like still a kid when Cad sees him for the first time? How far up do you think this is gonna take Cad?
I don't. It obviously starts with him younger.
Yeah, he don't have like his tubes yet. I don't know what those do, but
I don't know either.
maybe that's how he lived so long. They're pumping something into him.
I don't know. I could see it going to him being a child, honestly, and working.
Oh
up-
no, it did. That little blue kid was him, I think.
Well, I saw another there was a blue one as well during their standoff. So I don't know if it was the same one or not.
Maybe
If it was Cat or not.
I mean, that's a good picture. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, there's
New Inquisitor.
They're gonna put another number.
What
next to
number
it.
is that?
12.
Because we know 1,
There
2.
is still technically question marks for some of them.
But what do we know? We know 1. We know 2. We know 3. We know 4.
We know 5.
We know 5. We know 6. We know 7. We know 8. We know no.
We know 9, but I don't think there's somebody in there that we don't know. I saw a TikTok about it not that long ago. Actually,
Sixth brother? No.
no, it'd be sister because it's back and forth for the majority
Second
of it.
sister, third brother, fourth sister, fifth brother, sixth sister. Yep. Seventh brother.
The sixth sister doesn't spring a bell.
I feel like there is a sixth sister.
Ring a bell for me. Then the ninth sister is in the video games with Cal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the one from Rebels. I remember that she was sixth.
Oh, okay.
Seventh brother might be.
The fifth brother's from Kenobi.
It brought up a dog.
Nice.
So, this isn't really giving me what I want. Why don't I just look up a list? Inquisitor. Oh, dope. This one has like a Grand Inquisitor, first brother, second sister, third sister. There's no third brother. There's a fourth sister, fifth brother, sixth. This says sixth brother and seventh sister.
I mean, it could
Did
be.
they fucked up the order?
I mean, maybe, or maybe they just.
Because this says the
I mean, I don't know if it necessarily
that's
has.
the girl we just looked at, and it says she's seventh sister. And then
Actually,
eighth
now that
brother.
I think about it, I think it is the seventh sister.
Yeah. Ninth sister, eighth brother. This says we don't know the third brother. Maybe that's who this is. It would make sense timeline wise. He would have to be higher up. Because first brother got killed by Ahsoka. The second sister is from that one video game, isn't she?
Yeah, the second sister. Yeah, that's from Cal's games.
And then Reva's the third sister.
Okay.
Yeah, because they do sister, brother, brother.
Okay.
We don't know the third brother, and then the fourth sister is from Kenobi as well. The fifth brother's from Kenobi. The sixth brother, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Seventh sister, we know. Eighth brother, I think is supposed to be from Ahsoka. Nope, that's not. He's fucking... They just call him Merrick. They stop at 13, and there's just 5 more characters. I don't know who the eighth brother is. Ninth sister's the big one. Yeah,
I don't
know.
feel like this list is.
I don't think it's
100%
right.
accurate. This doesn't sound right because I'm pretty sure. Did you say the eighth brother is the one we don't know?
Third brother.
No. But like the one on there, you don't recognize him?
I don't know the sixth brother or the eighth brother.
I feel like the eighth brother. I'm pretty sure I've seen Merrick be the eighth brother.
This
So I'm
has him
kinda
as
confused.
technically the fucking 15th brother.
Okay, well I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, we got a little off topic, but yeah. So I'm very excited now.
Yeah.
Like very, very excited.
This is only a month away, a month and a day from today of recording. Wow. I don't really have much more to say.
Nah, dude, I'm just so excited because like, dude, like, as much as like they've been kind of on track to like giving us new Star Wars that's not like at least about characters that they've never been a main character really. Like Ventress is pushing it, so is Cad Bane, but there's still enough on the outskirts that like we don't have an origin story of Cad Bane, and that's exactly what they're doing. And then we don't know. I think she kind of has to die in this.
I don't know. Depends on what they want to do.
Because if she lives, what's the point? Well, I don't know where they would take her that we would get something later. But yeah, and so what I wanted to bring up too is that this is weird timing with this Tales of the Underworld title, because here a couple weeks ago there was all of the big news about George Lucas's Underworld show.
Yeah.
And this is super weird that all of a sudden they're doing this.
They're like, well, we have this show. We don't know what to call it.
Yeah, and they're like, that sounds awesome. It's like, yeah. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I don't remember if we talked about it on here or not. I don't think we did. But Tales of the Underworld is this gigantic...
No, it's just called The Underworld.
Or, yeah, my bad.
I think it's just Star Wars Underworld.
Yeah, this like Underworld show that George Lucas started like doing stuff with in the 80s through the 90s, and then it was still on the table through the 2000s until he sold it. Like they talked to the one guy that wrote a script, and he literally was like, we found out it was canceled because we found out George Lucas was selling Star Wars. And he was like, we'd already filmed scenes. There were 60 fucking scripts. There was all kinds of shit. And
there was scripted out for 60 episodes. Each episode, we talked about it a little bit beforehand. Each episode is supposed to be $40 million each for the budget, which is absurd as it is by itself.
Absurd.
For 60 episodes. That's insane. We don't know if that was 1980 money or early 2000s money. If it's 90 money, that's $100 million an episode, roughly.
Yeah.
That is literally idiotic.
I mean, to be fair though, in the interviews that he had done, he was like, I want it to be every episode is going to be, or every season is going to be like a full movie, and every episode's going to be like individual.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know either. But yeah, it's a weird timing.
But yeah,
Coincidental.
And then on top of that, like, I'm pretty sure it's HBO was the one that was around then still, or not still, but before. They actually had a deal done. George Lucas made a deal with, I want to say it's HBO. If I'm wrong, sorry. They did a deal that they said that they would do it, but they're only guaranteeing the first season. And if it does well, they'll continue. And George Lucas was like, no, I want all or nothing. I want all the seasons to be guaranteed, or I don't want any of them. Which, he's in a power position. It was Star
Back
Wars.
then, yeah, he was in a power
And
position.
even up through the prequels, he was still in a power position.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was kind of dumb on his part. He definitely should have just taken the deal. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But the whole premise was it was supposed to be the underworld of Coruscant, and it was going to be these like lower levels that we see in the Clone Wars a little bit, and it was going to be drug heavy, sex heavy, strip clubs, cigarettes,
Drugs.
I said drugs. It's the first thing I said.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Running Spice, the Pikes, bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it was going to be. It was all going to be smugglers running this and running that.
Yeah.
And that's what the whole thing was. They were supposed to be character. Yeah. Like, it was supposed to be full on, like, crazy shit. Yeah.
Weird timing. And weird that it's kind of like similar in an aspect with like Cad Bane, like the bounty hunter route, and like things that possibly could be in this show is also possibilities that could have been in the other stuff. Obviously, probably not like sex and stuff like that. That's probably not happening.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like we didn't look at anything until now because we wanted the reactions to be like real, other than the cover image that we saw that Star Wars posted.
I saw it yesterday. I was like, holy shit, this is like legit.
Real. It's not April Fool's anymore.
Right. I was like,
but yeah, like I haven't seen if there's backlash or people talking about it, but like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of confused. I don't know why it's called this. I think it's the name you would pick, but that's why it was already a thing.
Right.
Which they own it because they bought it. So like, I mean, they can use whatever the fuck they want, but I don't know. It's a little weird. It feels uncreative, but it looks great. So we'll see.
I don't know about uncreative. I mean, what were you gonna name this? That wasn't that. This
Tales of the Syndicate.
I think Underworld makes more sense.
Or Underground. No, that doesn't work.
I think Underworld's the best thing.
It could have been Tales of the Shadows or something like that.
Shadows would have been more like Sith. I think this is probably the best thing that they could come up with. I don't know. I'm
Tales
excited.
of the lower levels.
No.
They definitely could have came. I'm not paid to make names. I feel like they definitely could have found something.
I don't know. I like it. I think it'll work. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, very. Kind of tell us your guys' thoughts. I know we've said 8 million times. I'm even more excited now. How much do you think it would be to get a Cad Bane hat? And if I wear it on the episodes, will I get made fun of?
Probably.
Fuck. Anyway, if there's links, send them. But yeah, I think we're gonna probably wrap this up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Make sure to watch your Star Wars this week. See you guys next time.